What we all have in common is that we're all struggling for love. We all fear. We're all ignorant to various degrees. We're all selfish to various degrees. We're all unconscious to various degrees. Now, granted, there are many, many, many degrees of it. Some of us are less ignorant than others, less selfish than others. But why is that? Isn't that just because we were born in a different time, in a different place, to different parents with different genetics, different personality, different circumstances, different limitations were placed upon us? Recognize that your parents were born in a different time, where it might have been much more difficult to survive, requiring them to be more blunt in their approach. This is a deep existential commonality that we're drawing. And you know, deep in your bones, you know what fear is, what selfishness is, what ignorance is, what a struggle for love is. You know this deep in your bones because this is your entire life in a nutshell. This is what you've spent your whole life struggling with, these obstacles, these limitations. You know these limitations intimately, so you should be able to draw a deep common link between your struggles and the struggles of this person. Fundamentally, the struggle is the same. It just manifests itself in different ways. Take your time and really notice this deeply in this specific person and this specific situation. Now, here's where the magic happens. Now, knowing all of that, now that you're more conscious of what's really going on in this situation, now are you willing to forgive this other person for the very same things that you struggle with? How can you hold a grudge against this person for being selfish and unconscious and fearful and needy and desperate for love when you yourself are those things and have been those things your entire life? Are you really going to sit there and with a straight face continue to judge this person who hurt you simply because they were struggling in their life to get by, to meet their needs? You're going to judge them for that? Well, then you're going to have to judge everybody and yourself too, because that's what we're all doing. Is your heart big enough to understand and accept that people struggle with life all the time? People struggle with fear, selfishness, unconsciousness, and love all the time. Can you forgive a human for being scared? Can you forgive a human for being ignorant? Can you forgive a human for being unconscious? Can you forgive a human for wanting love? Can you forgive a human for trying to be good but failing along the way? Can you forgive a human for being selfish? Are you willing to be so merciful, so strong, that you even drop the need to get even with this person? With humans who are being ignorant, unconscious, and selfish and scared? Can you drop the need to get even with these people? This is crucial because a selfish, hurt person wants to get even. A generous, strong person could extend mercy without needing to get even, which is the highest strength. The highest strength that you can possess is to be hurt by another and to not need to retaliate to get back at them. Because you're secure in yourself. And I also want you to notice that if you were hurt, a lot of times the reason you were hurt is because the person who hurt you was him or herself hurt by somebody else. So it's a chain of hurt. So somebody screwed you over because they were screwed over. Somebody lied to you because they were lied to themselves. Someone cheated on you because they were cheated on in the past. Someone hit you because somebody hit them. So I want you to think about this. Are you willing to be strong enough to break this chain of hurt? Or are you going to be a link in this chain and pass the hurt on to somebody else? You see, because when you hold on and you don't forgive, you carry the hurt with you, and that hurt bubbles up in unconscious and ignorant ways, and it affects your behavior, and it ends up inadvertently hurting others. Maybe your children, maybe your spouse, maybe your friends. Probably the people closest to you will get hurt the most by the hurt that you refuse to let go of and forgive. So I want you to think about this. Do you want to be the type of person who carries this hurt around and transfers it onto others and infects others with it like a virus? Or do you want to be strong and do you want to cut the cord, cut the chain right here, right now? And save somebody else from incurring your hurt? Because see, now you're conscious enough to know that if you keep carrying this hurt, you're going to hurt others. Is that who you want to be?